It was at primary school that I started to wear scarves as I was a Muslim, and every time I used to go to school, everyone used to make fun of me because I'm a Muslim, and you know those terrorist attacks.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Nureen Natasha binti Noor Azmi, class MC 1102B. Welcome to this infographic video about Islamophobia. In this video, I will discuss the issue of Islamophobia based on my analysis and observation and how it affects the Muslim community today. Islamophobia is the fear, prejudice, hatred, or bias against Muslim or Islam, especially when fueled by stereotype or misinformation. It often includes unfair treatment, verbal abuse, discrimination, or violence. The media is a strong force in shaping the common public, especially a perception of Islam at times as a kafir.
Muslim women wearing hijab, it's become an issue. It's become an issue in some countries. Hijab is some sort of a weapon. A woman can take off her clothes in countries, but she can't put on more clothes. How is this happening? Because of Islamophobia. And how did this Islamophobia start? After 9/11. And why did it start? Because certain Western leaders equated terrorism with Islam. Islamic terrorism, radical Islam. What is radical Islam? There is only one Islam, and that is the Islam we follow of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. There is no other Islam.
Muslims around the world, regardless of race or nationality, are affected by Islamophobia. Women wearing hijab, students in schools, travelers at airport, and even Muslim professionals in workplace can affect discrimination just because of their identity.
You are terrorists. Yes, are terrorists.
I have been in Australia for 35 years, and I usually go for my walk on.
Every Muslim is a terrorist. Period. Right now. Shut your mouth. I don't want to hear your mouth.
Oh, please.
I'm done with you. Nobody wants your evil cult in this country. I'll tell you what. I'll do everything in my power to make sure that does not happen. We don't want it because you are terrorists. Every one of you are terrorists. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you think. You can smile at me. You can say whatever you want.
Islamophobia is a global issue. In the West, it often appears in news and film that associate Islam with terrorism. In India, Muslims face communal violence. Even in Malaysia, where Muslims are the majority, media influence from international platforms can shape local opinion and feed bias. Islamophobia spiked after 6 November attacks in 2001. Ever since, media coverage often links Islam to terrorism. Major events like the Paris attacks, Islamic State in Iraq and Syria, activities, and war in Syria have intensified this trend. Social media also spread fake news and fear quickly.
It is such a hateful ideology. They don't belong here.
A sentiment that was weaponized by Donald Trump.
Donald J. Trump is calling for a total and complete shutdown of Muslims entering the United States.
Donald Trump's rhetoric has given license and space and fuel to Islamophobia. But at the same time, it did not invent it. It did not bring it about.
Attacks on American soil by militant Islamists have raised genuine fears about the nation's security. In the past, commentators distinguished between the faith and those who act in its name.
There are several opinions. First, bias and sensational media coverage. Second, lack of understanding about Islam. Third, political agendas that use fear of Muslims to gain power. And last, ignorance and stereotypes. In New Zealand 2019, 51 Muslims were killed in a mosque shooting. The killer was influenced by anti-Muslim content online.
Mosque in New Zealand has sparked fear throughout the world. In the horrific incident, at least 49 people were dead and several injured. The coward act by the gunmen has sparked the often neglected issue Islamophobia, a mainstream form of racism for which there are few consequences. It's a thread that runs throughout the West. Speaking at the funeral of a former minister, Erdogan said that the Islamophobia that motivated the attacks has rapidly started to take over the Western communities like cancer.
In Penang, several parcels delivered through a courier service were found wrapped in paper printed with Quranic verses. Image of an incident went viral on social media, sparking public outrage. Police confirmed that the investigation has been complete and further action is being taken. This action is considered a form of disrespect towards religion.
Intolerance and anger have gripped parts of
Your prophet is perverted.
An explosion. Most of the anti-Islam cases involved verbal abuse and assaults. 61% of victims are women, 75% are visibly Muslims. Muslims are more likely to be attacked in their place of business, in public areas, and in transport networks.
Threat, what do we do? The logical conclusion is violence.
And how to solve it? First, media literacy. Educate ourselves and others to analyze media content critically. Second, positive representation, which is Muslims should be active in journalism, filmmaking, and online platform to show the true beauty of Islam. Next, report and respond to. People should report hate speech or bias on social media and correct with the facts. Last but not least, practice true Islamic values. Show kindness, honesty, and justice. Let your behavior reflect the teaching of Islam. Islamophobia is a challenge, but we can fight it with the knowledge, unity, and good character. Together, we can correct misunderstanding and build society based on respect and truth. Thank you for watching.